What's the deal, YouTube family? Y'all already know who it is. I'm back. This time I got some Marvel news. Y'all know I'm a big Marvel fan, and every time Marvel comes out with stuff, I've been following up with everything. Just haven't put anything out on the internet or anything like that. But today we're going to be reacting to Marvel reveals new Doomsday look and new details. This is from Cosmic Wonder. I look at a lot of his stuff. He stays on stuff daily about Marvel. And I'm always looking at his stuff, ready for the Spider-Man movie. I'm ready for Doomsday to come out. And, we didn't got leaks and all types of stuff. And we didn't had rumors, pixelated leaks, and I did see the pixelated image and all that stuff. And then I did see the enhanced version and all that stuff. And looks good. And like I say, you see the Sentinels and you see the X-Men and all this stuff. And this is a movie I'm ready for in December. And, just this past weekend, we got official look at a real concept poster for Doomsday. Kevin Feige released. This was over in Shanghai and stuff like that. And so we get a clear look at Robert Downey Jr.'s Doom mask and everything. And we get to see all the characters that are going to be in the movie. We get to see all 20 characters, basically. So far, there's more than 20 characters in this movie, but the main characters, we get to see them on the poster and everything and stuff like that. And we get, like I said, we're going to get some more news and everything. So watch along with me. I will be pausing to talk about stuff or whatever. And, just looking forward to this, seeing what news they got coming out. Cause this is a movie that I'm anticipating for. So this is about 12, 13 minutes. Cosmic Wonders talking and stuff like that. So y'all just watch along with me. And also don't forget to hit that like button, comment, all that stuff, notifications, smash the buttons, whatever you need to do to join the channel. And like I said, and also go check out Cosmic Wonder and, support him also. Like I said, I support him all with all the stuff he does. So let's go ahead and check this video out. Let's get into it. See what they talk about.
Has given us a new look at Avengers Doomsday via the first official released art. Now, Kevin Feige himself, the president of Marvel Studios,
Now, I don't know if y'all see that art, but that looks pretty good. You get to see you get a clear look at Doom's mask and everything like that. Don't worry about the Descendants. I don't know why that's popping up. But yeah, you get to see the X-Men down there at the bottom. You see Ant-Man, you see the new Avengers. You see Shuri, you see M'Baku, and you also see Falcon and Cap up there. The not the main Cap, but the second Cap, and Anthony Mackie's Cap. But yeah, then you see Fantastic Four in they full costumes and stuff like that. And you see Thor up there, and you see Captain America, Steve Rogers and stuff. And yeah. This is a nice little photo, and I think I will be adding this to the background of my tablet. I will be adding this background. Like I say, y'all know I'm a big Marvel fan, so let's go ahead and continue this video.
Release this on stage, giving us a first look at this awesome art for Avengers Doomsday. This was at Billy World. It was an expo that we mentioned that they were doing over the weekend in Shanghai, China. Now, also at the same time, Andy Park, who was the director of visual development at Marvel Studios before they had a bunch of layoffs, so he is no longer there. He stated that this was his final full film that he had the opportunity to lead as director of visual development at Marvel Studios. He released
I forget about Shang-Chi over there in the corner
himself,
too,
giving us a great look at it, in which we see a lot of.
They ain't show Loki on here either.
A new synopsis that was released over the weekend.
Oh, there's Loki.
The movie highlighting a bunch
I didn't even see him.
And Kevin Feige himself,
he's sitting right there in the middle.
Huge reveals, not only for Avengers Doomsday, but for Spider-Man Brand New Day as well, including mentioning that Yelena Belova is indeed going to be in that film. And I think
I heard about that.
Hinting at Sadie Sink being Jean Grey and being in Spider-Man Brand New Day, but we'll get to that. A lot to break down today. What's going on, Cosmic Crew? Thanks for stopping by. Really exciting things. Let's take a look at this art. I love it. It highlights the three teams exactly like we thought it was.
I love it too. It's nice artwork.
Material coming out.
So I said it's going on my tablet in the background.
Kind of like our first look, but we did have those 4 trailers that were just, half a year ago now, which sounds really weird. We still don't have that full trailer, but the fact that Marvel Studios is showing so much at this expo, revealing this art, revealing all of the suits. Take a look. There are some reveals here. Revealing the suits. Revealing Captain America with the shattered Mjolnir. So it is the same Mjolnir. A lot of people were wondering, is this different? Is it still shattered? It is. We can take a look. We can see it here. It's shattered. The Fantastic Four are wearing the jackets that we've seen in those leaked photos. So those leaked photos were 100% real. There was like 500 plus leaked photos, including Doom playing chess with Avengers pieces. The pieces were actual Avengers. So all of that's now confirmed real. This is official from Marvel. It's fantastic. And they haven't given us anything since those trailers, but the fact that they're revealing this really makes me believe, like everybody else, that the trailer really is coming at SDCC. Less than a month away now.
I'm not sure. We may get a trailer for Spider-Man. We may get something for then. I'm hoping we may get like a teaser before the trailer, and they release the actual trailer after at Comic-Con and San Diego Comic-Con in August or whatever. But hopefully they give us something at the beginning of Spider-Man, just a little teaser. It can be like 20 seconds or so. That'll be cool. You ain't got to give us a full trailer, but just a little teaser, because people have been waiting for stuff to release. They released those little, it wasn't trailers, they were parts of the movie or whatever. And yeah, that's all we got since then. And then we had people creating stuff using AI and stuff. It looked pretty good. And, I'm ready to see the real thing. I want to see something legit. That's all I got to say. Let's get back to this video.
Half a month now to wait for SDCC Hall H. They've clearly got a lot planned if they're revealing something like this at this expo. So taking a closer look here, a lot of really cool things. Some people are missing Loki right below Doom. Right below Doom's face here. Kevin
I didn't even see Loki at first.
So he was like, hey, this is your first look at Dr. Doom's mask. It's like, is it though? We've seen it before. Other expos and things like that. It's the first time that he's presenting it. First time he's presenting all of these things. It's cool nonetheless, but you can see Loki right below Doom's chin there. I wish he was bigger, because him being so small makes me think that maybe he really doesn't have that big of a role to play in Doomsday. I hope that's not the case, because I really hope he does. Doom's mask looks kind of like we've seen it. It's kind of beady around the eyes. His eyes are glowing green. So that's cool. Can't wait to see that. And the prominent characters around him: Thor, Steve Rogers. We obviously know he's got some beef with Steve Rogers. Even some, we'll just say rumors out there that Doom might kill Steve's son. Now, ultimately, if Doom resurrects everybody, or mostly everybody, I think he gets resurrected, but we'll wait and see on that. And then Reed Richards in the new fancy white jacket that we've seen. It's a little different than the others of the Fantastic Four to his right. They're actually blue jackets. So he's the leader, right? So they're giving him that jacket. Sam Wilson's Captain America to the top right. Actually, right above him as well, you can see Joaquin Torres' Falcon. And then below, we have the X-Men, Cyclops in the middle. I love that. I can't wait for a leader Cyclops. That's what we've been waiting for, at least myself. That's what I've been waiting for. And then you can see everybody there. Mystique, Nightcrawler, Gambit, Beast, Magneto, and Professor Xavier. Of course, we believe there's going to be more X-Men, but everyone here are all of the characters that have been confirmed. This is basically the chair video. This is basically the chair video summed up in one picture. Nobody that hasn't been confirmed yet, right? No one that hasn't been confirmed yet. So we don't have like any Spider-Man there, no Hulk, nothing like that. Got on the left side, the Avengers / the Thunderbolts. Captain America, Thor, Ant-Man, Yelena, Red Guardian, Ghost, U.S. Agent John Walker, Bucky, and very tiny there to the left, you can see Bob / Sentry. And then to the right on the bottom, we also have Shang-Chi, M'Baku, and Shuri. So the main cast for Avengers Doomsday. I think this art looks pretty cool. Go ahead and let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. I just got to say, comic accurate, amazing Cyclops. I know we've seen it because of the trailer. Still
like the comic accurate
really
stuff.
Great. So Thor as Stormbreaker.
Any pizza for $9.99 should mean stuffed crust too. It's crazy.
It's a bold move.
Sorry, y'all, about the The ads. Man, I need to get rid of this stuff. Y'all want to donate to your boy's YouTube to help him out with getting this? Help me out, please. So I don't have to deal with commercials. All right, we got about 2 seconds. We're going to get back into it. All right, we back at it now.
Steve Rogers has the broken, it's not really broken, it did break, the shattered Mjolnir. Now, like I mentioned, they also did come up with a synopsis for this. They released a synopsis, and it highlights several characters. It said, Earth's mightiest heroes, Steve Rogers, Shuri, Thor, Loki, Loki's in there, Ant-Man, Captain America, Falcon, they're just calling him Falcon now, Shang-Chi, Bucky Barnes, Yelena Belova, and Red Guardian, along with the Avengers, will return in Avengers Doomsday. Not much of a synopsis, but it does highlight the main characters, and it says
they trying to keep this movie
really
under wraps.
To Steve
they
Rogers,
really are.
And then later it says Captain America, and Captain America they're referring
not
to
even giving you a
Sam
real
Wilson.
synopsis about what's going on in the movie.
Of Steve Rogers of being Captain America is still very much in place here. Right, he's going to have Mjolnir throughout the films. Thor will have Stormbreaker, and Sam Wilson will continue to be Captain America wielding the shield. And that's what we saw in the leaked scene for this as well, in leaked photos. So everything that's been leaked so far has been proven true by this one piece of art. All of those leaked photos,
that's crazy.
The leaked footage that leaked, they are actually wearing what they're wearing in this, like from Reed Richards to Steve Rogers, they're wearing the exact same thing. So yeah, and Thor's
everything
suit as well.
that they leaked,
now,
he's right,
on,
has been pretty much accurate.
This, official artwork for Doomsday seems like original sketches, maybe. Really cool. A lot of really cool characters. Cyclops here is even using the blast, as you can see. Loki is next to him. Beast, Professor X.
That's
on the
tight.
top left, we have Gambit. Below, we have Mystique. Magneto looks pretty freaking cool in this.
Sentry up there in the corner.
Sentry and a full Sentry. Fantastic Four to the right. Shang-Chi, Yelena, Black Panther. It's really cool. Really cool. And it's funny because this is just, just a tiny little tease of what's to come. Now, the Avengers cast members, some of the Avengers cast members, Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth, always get the Chris's confused. They're talking about this movie. They did this little video here saying that they're taking a break from filming Avengers Doomsday. And they are doing their absolute best to make this the best Marvel movie ever, which, yeah, you got to go for it. It's Avengers freaking Doomsday. Doom is coming. It's got to be the best. Hopefully they can nail it. But these promotions, we haven't seen them do stuff like this in a while, and they're doing a lot of it now. So it's ramping up. It's all building to SDCC, I believe. I truly do believe that. So we got this from the three of them.
Once August come around, August, and I think September, October, November, you got 4 months.
Kevin Feige
and the movie's going to be out.
So the
they got to start ramping up the,
on stage, he states,
basically the advertisement to get people going for this movie.
He did state that she has a main role to play in Avengers Doomsday, but you don't have to wait till Avengers Doomsday to see her. No, he's not talking about rewatching the Thunderbolts. If you're a fan of Yelena,
she's going to be in Spider-Man
until Avengers Doomsday. Yelena plays a big part in that. But if you don't want to wait until then, you might see Yelena a little bit sooner in the movies. I don't know about y'all.
It's the only movie coming out.
The first thing I thought of, because obviously he's referring to Spider-Man Brand New Day. We had actually heard from Daniel RBK and other insiders, Yelena is going to appear in the movie. Scoop confirmed there. But we've also heard recently that Yelena and Peter Parker might share a naked scene together.
Ooh.
Which was an odd report, but multiple insiders did confirm that they did have an intimacy coordinator there on the set for some scenes. And so maybe that is true. So that's the first thing I thought of, was that she's in some scene with Peter Parker. Here's what I really think is going on. I think Yelena might be recruiting or trying to recruit Spider-Man to be a part of the new Avengers with a Z. I think she, using her, assassin skills, using what she learned in, the Red Room, she figures out where he lives. She's waiting for him one day in his apartment. He comes in and he just basically starts to take his Spider-Man suit off and get.
Because, sorry, pause it for a second, but yeah, like I said, her trying to recruit him basically makes sense because nobody knows who he is now, so they don't know. They don't remember fighting with him in Civil War or none of that. They don't remember nothing he's done at all. So this is like basically a new character being introduced to everybody now, since they don't remember him and all this. They know Spider-Man, but they don't know who Peter Parker is. So, but this is crazy. I like how they're gonna implement her trying to recruit him into the Avengers and all this stuff. Like I said, I don't know if we're gonna see him in Doomsday at all. We might not see him till Secret Wars and stuff like that, and him and Hulk. So I don't think, I think Spider-Man and Doomsday are kind of gonna be going on at the same time almost. So that's the reason why you're not gonna see them in Doomsday. So this stuff happening in Spider-Man is going to be taking place at the same time Doomsday is happening. And so, I get what they're going to do. So, like I said, I think Spider-Man's going to have a big role in Secret Wars. And that's when the Venom suit is going to be introduced and all that stuff. And you're going to see a whole lot of stuff because that plays a vital part in Secret Wars if you've read the comics or anything like that. So, but enough of me talking. Get back to the video.
It's pretty close to naked, and she's there waiting, and then she reveals herself that she's there. I don't think she's going to be naked. I think it's probably just him, but that's only if that scene happens. It's what I think makes the most sense. I've seen some crazy things out there. I've seen even people going, what if it's a sex scene? Don't think that's happening, but you never know. Let me know what you think.
I don't know, Marvel.
And then, like I said, I do think he might have teased a little bit Sadie Sink's appearance as Jean Grey in Spider-Man.
She's Jean Grey. They keep keeping it secret, but she's Jean Grey.
Marvel is 90 years old. There are so many great female characters, and some of my favorite female characters are in a group called the X-Men. And the X-Men are coming up very, very soon. I really think this is a...
And by the way, if you haven't watched X-Men 97 season 2, watch it. Damn good show. Damn good show. And I like how they doing Apocalypse and everything. And, just watching the backstory on Apocalypse. Like I said, I know who Apocalypse is, but I never really paid attention to the backstory. But yeah, X-Men 97 is the shit right now. I can't even lie. I've been watched all 4 episodes, and I will be checking out the new one this week when they come out.
Little tease at Sadie Sink as Jean Grey and Spider-Man Brand New Day, because that is very, very soon. Soon, or even very soon, I think would be Avengers Doomsday, which I don't think we get any of these so-called, I think he's speaking of the new X-Men here, right? Because obviously he's revealed the old X-Men from the Fox universe are returning, right? This is a big deal. This is talking about the new X-Men and some of his new female favorite.
Sorry for pausing it again, but if y'all don't know, Avengers Doomsday and X-Men, they said it before, but this is basically the send-off for the OG X-Men. I don't think any of the X-Men are surviving except maybe Gambit or so. And I know Hugh Jackman, Wolverine or whatever, but as far as the OG X-Men go, I think most of them are going to die in Doomsday and you're not going to see them anymore. And Secret Wars comes around when they reboot everything and Doom basically, basically rewrites history and brings everybody back to life. It's going to be a different X-Men cast that you're going to see in Secret Wars. So that's my theory. I don't know if I'm right or not, but that's what I think is going to happen. And yeah, ready for it. I'm ready.
Characters. Yeah, they are coming up. They're coming up in Spider-Man Brand New Day. Jean Grey, she's coming up. Plus the new X-Men are coming up after Secret Wars and probably in Secret Wars a little bit as well. We've heard some reports that some of the new X-Men will be introduced in Secret Wars. And we know, because this is confirmed by Deadline, Sadie Sink is going to be in Secret Wars. So I really think this is a hint at Sadie Sink being in Spider-Man Brand New Day. And you guys, y'all know me. Any chance I get to talk about Sadie Sink being Jean Grey, I want to take that chance. But I really think this is him hinting at it. But go ahead, let me know what you think about all of this in the comments down below. I think
gonna
this
see
is
all
just
new characters,
the very
X-Men.
beginning. Which is, it's weird to say. It's not even the very beginning, because again, like half a year ago, we got those trailers and everything, but then we just had this pause. So I'm going to call this the new beginning. I think this is the new beginning of a big marketing push that Marvel's about to start for Avengers Doomsday. And I think
they got 4 months of marketing. Get this movie on the go.
We get that first full trailer. It's just going to go full out. They're giving Spider-Man some room to breathe, is what I believe.
Yeah.
And then after that, they're just
a couple of weeks
with a promotional material.
Couple of weeks, give about
Doomsday. We're in for
4 weeks in theaters.
Next 6 months, I think. We get Spider-Man Brand New Day, the promotions for Avengers Doomsday, Vision Quest, and then we are finally going to get Avengers Doomsday. So let me know how excited you are in the comments down below. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the latest Marvel news. You can find a link to our Discord server in the description, and you can find me on TikTok and Instagram. As always, thank you all so much for watching. Woof, woof.
Woof, woof. Hey, I can't even lie. This is something that I'm ready for. I am ready for Doomsday. I'm telling y'all this now. Like I said, y'all gonna be very shocked when this movie come out. December just can't come fast enough. I don't want it to come fast enough because I know there's Christmas time too. But man, yeah. I'm ready for this. I'm ready to see what they're going to do. I'm ready to see the reason why they say that Robert Downey Jr. is the only person that can play Doom. And I'm ready to see the reason why in this movie. And I've been hearing a whole bunch of stuff about pre-production problems and stuff like that and rewrite issues and stuff. But hey, that's what comes along when you got a movie like this that's going to be this big. And this is probably going to be the #1 movie of the year. And it's probably going to make so much money. Like, because people are waiting for this and people are anticipating for this. And this is, I think Spider-Man is going to bring Marvel back. It's going to have more people excited. And then December is just going to be through the roof with stuff from Marvel. And, you know, this is exactly what the fans have been begging to see. This is it. You know, Marvel getting back to the greatness it was. And, you know, being with the incursions and all this stuff, we're going to get to see this stuff happening on screen. And like I said, if y'all heard about the opening scene with Tobey Maguire and Hugh Jackman and fighting and all this stuff and Deadpool, that is true. So if y'all think it's a rumor, it is true. Like I've heard legit things that scene, opening scene, is true for the movie. And yeah, this is this is gonna be good. Like I say, I do love this artwork and everything, and showing us the main characters for the movie. Even though there's more characters that's announced, but they not gonna play a big role or whatever. And there's more X-Men. I think there's a couple more Avengers and everything that are going to be in it also. And we're going to have a bunch of surprises. So just can't wait. And like I say, I tell everybody, if y'all think this movie's going to be big, Secret Wars is going to be even bigger. So, you know, just wait for Secret Wars. Y'all going to really be shocked if y'all Marvel's fans and all this stuff. And that's all I can say. But y'all let me know, comment down below if this is a movie. Y'all ready for Doomsday? Y'all ready to see a trailer? Because I'm just ready to see a trailer. Just let me know. Comment down below to your boy. I will comment back. I'm excited to see what's going to happen with this movie and all this stuff. And like I say, don't forget to subscribe to your boy. Like, comment, all that good stuff. Help your boy grow on the YouTube. Till then, peace out. Check me out on the next video, y'all.